introduction about who I am, what I do, where I'm from, my past and my future intentions, education-wise anyway. And then we'll move on to like some key points that we can cover throughout our discussion today, and maybe hopefully get to know a few of you guys too. Yeah, let me get started. So yeah, my name is Dashan Allen, and I'm currently studying my master's in social work, and I did my undergraduate in psychology. I think I'll probably talk about what drove me to do social work. So I went traveling for a while, about 2 years, and I saw a lot of issues in the world, macro issues, which kind of links to the paper we're talking about today, that I felt like needed to be resolved. So it drove me to do social work. So in the future, I'm hoping that I can move into working with people that struggle with human trafficking issues. So that's where I'm going in the future. My past, I was doing my undergraduate, one of the best times of my life. I did psychology, which was great. Again, we talked about a lot of different ways of how people process information, why people do the things that they do, which again really links closely to the paper that we have today. So I wonder if I could get some introductions from you guys. Maybe someone could say hi, let me know what they do, what uni you're at. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm at the University of Birmingham, and I did my undergraduate in Birmingham City University. So yeah, maybe I could get to know a few of you guys, since there's not so many of us today, 18 of us.
Okay, let me start the introduction. Okay. My name is Muhammad Khairul Iksan. How can I call you, Mr. Dash Allen or Mr. Dashan?
Yeah, you can just call me Dashan, it's fine.
Right, okay, yeah. Mr. Dashan, my name is Muhammad Khairul Iksan. I am from Makassar, Indonesia, Makassar City, Indonesia. And right now I am studying at University of Jember. I took a study program of Islamic economy.
Okay.
That's what I can say right now. That's what on my mind. I can say a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. Thank you, Mohammed. I'm looking forward to hearing more about that, hopefully later on. Can we move on to Muvaria? Did I say it right? Muvaria?
Mafira, Mr. Dash.
Muvaria. I can't hear you.
My name is Mafira Dwi Saleha. Come from Bondowoso, Indonesia.
Okay, perfect. And what do you study?
Universitas of Jember.
What is it? What subject?
Economy.
Okay, perfect. So you'll tell us, you'll be able to tell us a lot about this paper then, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Furlana. Furlana, no?
My name is Filana Anissa Fajrin. I'm from Bondowoso.
Okay. And what do you study?
Universitas Jember. University.
What subject?
Jember. Islamic economic.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Nice. Thank you very much. Arifatul. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, guys. I really apologize.
No problem. Not everyone right here can speak English fluently, so it's a little bit the problem.
Yeah, well, we can work together, I guess. We can learn from each other.
Thank you.
My name is Ahfatul Inaya. I'm from Jember.
Okay, can you say your name again, please? Can you repeat that? I didn't hear.
Islamic Economy in Universitas Jember.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. And Muhammad.
My name is Muhammad Hodel. I'm from Bondowoso, Indonesia.
Okay, and what's your subject? What subject did you study? Economy, psychology.
Economy Syariah.
Okay, perfect. It seems like a lot of you guys study economy or Islamic law, which is interesting. I think we'll have a very good debate a little later on. Devi, thank you very much. Devi.
Hello, my name is Devi Lydia. I'm from Bondowoso. I'm from program Islamic Economy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Anggun.
Yes, Mr.
Hi.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Anggun Astri Anggraini. I come from Banyuwangi City in Indonesia. I'm study Islamic Economy in Universitas Jember. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. No, thank you. Banyuwangi is a beautiful place. I went there before. I tried these biscuits and they were absolutely incredible. Okay, moving on to Oki. No? Oki?
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, can we get an introduction?
My name is Oki Lestari. You can call me Oki. I am from Banyuwangi City, and now I am studying Islam Economic in University of Jember.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Oki. Miftahul.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, can we get an introduction from you?
My name is Miftahul Jannah. I'm from Bondowoso, Indonesia. I study at Jember University and Islamic Economics study program.
Thank you. Zakina.
Hello, Mr. My name is Zakina Rulinda Hijaz. You can call me Zakina. I'm from Bondowoso, Indonesia, and I study in University of Jember, Islamic Economy.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Rini.
Hello, Mr. My name is Rini Agustia. You can call me Rini. I am from University of Jember. I live in Bondowoso, Indonesia.
Okay, thank you very much. Wimpy?
Yeah, Mr. I'm sorry, Mr. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wempi Abdullah Malaysia Paribangga. My nickname is Wempi. I'm from Bondowoso, and now I study in an University of Jember and program Islamic Economy.
Okay, perfect, wonderful, thank you. Norlai Latul.
Yeah, Mr. My name is Nurlanatul Amalia. You can call me Ila. I'm from Bondowoso, Indonesia. I'm study economic Islamic in Universitas of Jember.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And last but not least, Ika. Eka or Ika? Maybe not Ika. Mokoro Matol. No. I think you're trying to speak with the microphone's not working. Mokoro Matol. Eka, EP. No?
Yes, Mr.
Perfect.
Let me introduce myself first before my partner. Uh, my name is Eka Elena Putri. You can call me Eka. I'm a college student at University of Jember and majoring in Syariah Economic. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Mr. And my name is Mukarmatul Azizatun Iman. You can call me Iman. I study at Jember University and Islamic Economic Program.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, thank you guys very much. Oh, wait, is that Mohammed? Mohammed, are you, I can't see your video, but would you like to introduce yourself? Mohammed Karilon.
That's me.
Oh, you? Okay, cool. You've got like two screens on. Well, thank you very much for introducing yourself, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I thought before we start, I just want to go over a few things that we can focus on today together. And of course, I think communication, without saying, is something that's important when we're talking with each other and between each other. I want everyone to feel free to express how they feel about this paper, what they might think about this paper, so that without being scared of being wrong, you know, because I think, like we said at the very start with Mohammed, like we're here to learn from each other. We can work with each other, learn from each other. Don't be afraid to speak English. And if I'm speaking too fast, please just say, hey, slow down, because sometimes I do that. But yeah, brings me to the main point. I don't want to be teaching you guys or trying to show you guys like as a teacher or lecturer. I want to be working with you guys, and I want to debate. I want to learn from you guys because I'm coming from a completely different background. As I said, my background's in social sciences. I've got psychology and I've got social work, whereas you guys, you come at from a different angle almost. You come with economy and Islamic law, which is, again, it's going to be very interesting to dive into that. So without further ado, again, thank you very much. So can anyone tell me their thoughts on the paper? What did they think about the paper? What were the conclusions that they got from the paper? Anything that you want, the first thing that comes to your brain when you think about after reading this paper, what was the conclusions? What are the findings? Anyone? Do I have to just pick someone randomly? Okay, so Devi, what did you think about the paper? Devi. Ooh. Okay. Ika, what did you think about the paper? I don't think Devi can hear me. Ika? Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, we'll start with you then, Mohammed. What did you think? What was your thoughts on the paper?
Wait a minute, I'm fixing the issue. Can you hear me, Mr.?
Yeah, it sounds way better now. No echoes.
I don't read much of the paper, but what I can tell you about the conclusion is investment in education and health is a really big, a really good thing to do, because the impact of that investment increase the productivity of economic growth. That's more or less what I can tell you.
Yeah, and I think that's in a summary, that's what I also drew from the paper. But there were a few other things. Does anyone know any reasons why? Like, thank you, Mohammed, by the way. Maybe we can move on to Zakina. Zakina? Oh, Zakina? Okay. Yep. Any reasons why you can think of that he mentions in the paper, maybe?
The paper is explain the comparison of foreign financial investment and human investment effect on economic in Indonesia.
Yes. Perfect. Great stuff. But can you think of any reasons why? And what's the impact of foreign investment and direct investment?
Financial direct investment is change the financial items of capital.
Yep. So you can have a positive impact. Yeah. And so thank you, Aki. Choli and Rama. So did you expect did you expect the findings to be this way, or did you expect it to be different? Chalil and Rama.
Sorry, Mr. Can you repeat?
So the findings that we just mentioned, did you expect them to be this, like, what did you expect the findings that we had, or did you expect them to be different? So, like, for example, like that, did you expect investment in education and health to be good in the long term, or did you expect it to be a different outcome?
I expect the same.
Yeah, you expected it. Yep. I think it's some of the things that I'll talk about, a few of the things that I noticed after reading the paper, coming from a social science background. Of course, the human capital theory is something that we talk about in social science. And it's focused on, if you improve specific attributes like skills, knowledge, health, education, if you improve those things in a worker or a person, then it's going to result in a better productivity, which is something that I thought was really interesting. I only recently found out about this theory, actually, after reading the paper. And of course, it's going to have an impact on the earnings that someone can get from just generally in society as well, which again leads to overall benefits for the economy, the Indonesian economy. And then, of course, you have to focus. Well, I'll spend a lot of time focusing on mental health to improve these things as well. So again, we touched on education and health being good things to improve the economy. When we focus on education, of course, in the long term, good education leads to more jobs. More jobs lead to better economy in a nutshell, you know. So mental health is a big thing at the moment. Does anyone know anything about mental health in Indonesia?
Lately, in Indonesia, people talk a lot about mental health. I mean, like right now, when people talk about it everywhere, like everyone become fragile. So that's the phenomenon in Indonesia right now.
Okay. And has anyone else found that as well?
I think everybody in this class know.
Oh, everyone knows that? Yeah. I think, yeah, mental health's interesting. I think it's really interesting because it's not something that we can see. So it's difficult for us to say that it's difficult to measure, and it's also difficult for us to say it is or isn't there. So yeah, it's really interesting. But I think the more we become aware and the more we learn and talk about mental health, the less people suffer overall. And the more care we take for people's mental health, better they will be in a work environment. For example, so guys, does anyone work? You guys work?
Like working?
Yeah, like working, like have a job?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so most of you guys, I'm guessing, are studying. Let's think about it from a study perspective then. So when you study and you feel good, like, you know, you've probably been to the gym, or like you've been with your family, you spent some good quality time with your family, so you feel mentally you feel fresh. It's easier to study, it's easier to process information, right? but I feel like when our mental health or our mental state isn't optimum, it's more difficult. So taking that to a work environment or on a macro scale to society, you can see that the right health, improving health and investing in health can be good to improve the economy as well, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like it's just me and Mohammed speaking. I need some input from everyone. I need a little bit from everyone, you know. Don't be shy. It's okay to speak out, you know.
We are very sorry, but I think not everybody, not everyone in this class, my friends, know what you're saying, because not everybody can understand English.
Okay, is it my accent? Is my accent a little bit more difficult to understand?
British accent, I guess so, but I think your English is still clear, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'll try to slow down a little bit, okay? But you guys, if you wanna, you can type it as well if you like. If I say something and you wanna reply, feel free to type. But of course, like we can only get better if we practice. So just try your best, okay? Okay, cool.
How about this? When you're talking, sir, I can translate a little to my friends so they can speak too.
Oh yeah, well that's great. That would be amazing.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay, I don't mind.
Okay, perfect.
I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So maybe in that case, I'll backtrack a little bit, so I can get people's thoughts on the paper and mental health in Indonesia, because you've said what you think about mental health and education in Indonesia. I'd love to get some more from the other people in the group.
Gimana menurut kalian tentang mental health, kesehatan mental gitu? Ya, bisa langsung bicara sih, nanti aku bantu komunikasi. Bahasa Indonesia aja nggak apa-apa. Yuk, kalian bisa bicara nggak? Sebebasnya, nanti saya bantu komunikasi.
Anyone? No?
Run, aku mau ngomong.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ika.
Kalau menurutku tuh mental health tuh sekarang lagi banyak diperbincangkan gitu. Sekarang kan banyak sih seminar-seminar yang mengangkat tema mental health kan, karena pemuda-pemuda sekarang itu mentalnya itu banyak yang kurang gimana sih ya gitu, kayak rentan terkena kayak bisa dibilang kanan gitu loh. Jadi
Okay. So, Mr. Dashin, my friend mentioned about mental health, she said that mental health is one of the biggest issue in Indonesia right now, because the juvenile right here, the youth in our society, most of them are fragile. Their mental is very fragile. So that's one of the biggest issue in Indonesia right now.
Okay. And what kind of things, maybe a question for someone else, what kind of interventions or methods are put in place to support people?
Kata Mr. Dashin, apa metodenya, misalnya apa langkah-langkahnya untuk mengatasi itu, apa rentannya mental health di kalangan anak muda?
It would be great if you could reply or try to reply in English as well.
Okay, I was just saying about what you're asking to us.
Not you. Yeah, not you, but I was saying when they reply, if they could try to reply in English, that would be great.
Okay, that would be great.
Mungkin kayak ini Run, selalu mengatakan hal yang positif.
Oke, coba kamu jawab dalam Inggris, Anggun. Bapaknya minta. Just say it. Do not afraid.
People always speak I can.
People always ask if what?
She's laughing.
Oh, okay. Guys, don't feel shy. It's okay. We're all friends here. You know, we're all friends.
Okay. Ayo, Gun, mungkin bisa diulang, Gun.
For example, say positive thing to yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah, saying positive things. So that's like positive psychology. Saying positive things can shape the way that people feel in there. And thank you very much. And I think, yeah, again, it's linking it back to education and improving and finding more interventions, more ways to improve health, more education in this area. It's going to be great because, yeah, like you said, you can change your mindset. Thank you guys. Also, underneath education, it kind of brought me to the idea of when I was reading the paper, investment in education is even more important than it's ever been, because I feel like the scope of education in the 2022 is changing. So when I say scope, I mean the way we think about education is changing. For example, now we have way more technology involved. We don't just write and copy. Now, technology, we have like phones, and then we have tablets, all in the classroom. We have interactive whiteboards. It's all in the classroom. So the way we look at education has changed now. And I think what's also really noteworthy, what's really important to consider too, is the fact that once upon a time, when you graduated from university, you would be definitely getting a job, you know, you'd be walking into a job. Whereas now, I feel like there's a lot of graduates that even though they're educated, they still struggle to find jobs because of the economy at the moment. So this is something, again, investment in education, and the way that it's changing in the 21st century. I think that's important. Well, what do you guys think about that? Think about the way education is going.
Okay, let me explain it first to my friends.
Okay,
Mr. Dashin bilang tadi kan edukasi itu adalah investasi terbaik sih di tahun 2021 ini gitu. Karena sekarang kalau misalnya kita nggak kuliah itu atau tidak berpendidikan itu, mendapatkan pekerjaan atau apapun itu sangat-sangat sulit gitu. Apalagi kan sekarang sudah sangat-sangat mudah ya, sangat-sangat terbuka akses untuk informasi dan lain sebagainya. Kita punya handphone, kita punya laptop, tablet dan lain sebagainya. Jadi edukasi itu sebenarnya adalah hal yang sangat-sangat penting itu buat diinvestasikan. Dan selanjutnya, ya Mr. Lesin tadi bilang kalau misalnya sebenarnya sekarang ada banyak sekali lulusan S1 atau yang berpendidikan lah yang mungkin tidak bisa bekerja gitu sekarang ini. Jadi ya memang sudah seharusnya kita berinvestasi di pendidikan seperti itu gitu. Bagaimana pendapat kalian tentang statement itu?
And what do you guys think?
Ayo.
Wempi, what do you think?
Oh, sorry, Mister. I think I agree with you that investment in education is more important because apa ya? Misalkan jadi tuh saya setuju dengan pendapatnya Mr. Dasen bahwasanya sangat penting untuk investasi di edukasi tadi, di pendidikan. Karena memang misal dilihat dengan fakta memang banyak juga ketika lulusan S1 juga kesulitan untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan. Seperti itu.
He mentioned earlier that he really agree about your statement, Mr. Dashin, because he himself also see a lot of people after graduate they can find a job. So he think that it is very, very important to invest in education.
Okay, yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else think? Does anyone else think? Okay, I've got a question. So, would you say it's more important to focus on health or education? Of course, the paper doesn't specify which is more important, but what do you guys think and why? Health or education? Education or health?
Oke, jadi guys, Mr. Dashin nanya gitu, investasi apa yang paling penting? Ke kesehatan atau ke edukasi? Ke pendidikan?
I think for this question, we'll start for Lana, and then we'll work across. In fact, Muhammad, can we start with you actually? What do you think and why?
From me?
Yeah, first. And then we'll work around.
Yeah, I've seen a lot in my life. So far, I've traveled in Indonesia on a few cities, few provinces, and I see what really important is education. Why I say so? Because when you are well educated, you are aware about your health. So when you are educated, you can make money and you can take care of yourselves. So I think it's more important.
Yep. Well, good point. So it's more important because you need to be able to take care of when you're educated, you can take care of your health. And yeah, you've traveled throughout and I'm guessing you've seen a lot of different ways of living. So that's why you say so. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Firlana.
Mbak Firlana, aku bantuin.
Firlana, can you hear us?
Bagaimana pendapatnya Mbak Firlana tentang apa yang lebih penting itu? Kesehatan atau pendidikan?
Okay. What about Mohammed? Chalil, Mr. Chalil.
I thought Firlana is a little bit shy.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What about Firlana? Would you like to type? Maybe you could type.
Mau ngetik nggak Firlana? Jawabnya. Halo.
Okay. Well, your microphone's off, but we can't hear you.
That's maybe the problem. She can't hear us.
Oh, okay. Okay. No worries. We'll come back next time later on maybe. So if you try to sort that out for us, for Lana, and maybe you can save your point for a little later on.
Okay.
Mohammed.
Muhammad
Khalil.
Muhammad Khalil, ya. Coba kamu milih.
I think it's more important to invest in education because with education we can know what health is.
Yeah, that's really good. It's a good point. We know what health is when we focus on education. Artful. Artful. Oh, Arifatul. Arifatul, sorry. Arifatul, sorry. Sorry.
Oke, no problem. Mbak Inai, kamu lebih milih yang mana gitu? Ke edukasi atau ke kesehatan?
By the way, guys, I think you're doing an amazing job. Like, I know it's not easy to understand and then speak in a different language, but you're doing phenomenal. And I think the more time we spend together is the more comfortable you'll feel speaking English. So it's just practice, but you're doing great, guys.
By the way, Mr. Duncan, this is my first time talking face to face with British.
Okay, yeah. Well, this is great. Hopefully it won't be the last time, you know. First, but not the last.
Yeah. I really love the accent. Like when Harry Potter's talk, that is really, really interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Mbak Arifatul, nanti aku bantu jawab dalam bahasa Indonesia aja gitu.
Cek dulu, Ron.
She said that she skipped this time. Okay, maybe we have a friend, Mr. Dashin, that want to answer your question. Her name is Fitri.
Okay. Where? I can't see. Okay. Come on, Anika.
So, milih yang mana, edukasi atau kesehatan gitu?
For me, health is more important because if we don't in good condition, we cannot study.
Okay. Does anyone have anything to say about that? Because I think that's a good point as well. So you need to be healthy to be able to study. So does anyone have anything to say about that? Do you agree, disagree?
Oke. Teman-teman, kalian setuju nggak dengan pendapatnya Mbak Fitri gitu? Kalau misalnya kesehatan itu lebih utama karena kalau kita tidak sehat, kita tidak bisa belajar seperti itu. Kalau yang setuju, bilang agree. Coba on mic.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, I agree, Miss.
Yes, I agree.
Nice. Go. Well, so do we agree that health is more important or education is more important? Did they agree? Which one? What did we agree to?
Those three people agree that health is first because you can study without health.
Yeah, I think I definitely acknowledge the point from Mohammed and Mohammed, but I think I'm leaning towards health being more important as well, because I also think that without health, then we won't be able to study, you know. And when we're in good health, mental health, physical health, when we're in good physical and mental health, studying is a lot easier. So if it was up to me, which it's not, but if it was, I would definitely invest in health first, and then hopefully education would follow. Yeah. Other things. And okay, so based on the paper, so you guys have read the paper, and based off the paper that you've read, what recommendations would you make for future research?
Kan teman-teman sudah mungkin baca dan lihat papernya gitu. Nah, Mr. Dashin nanya gitu. Kalian punya saran nggak? Kalian punya rekomendasi nggak untuk untuk research ke depannya gitu?
Okay, so what about do you think the research is useful? Yeah.
It's very useful for me myself. I thought it is very useful because this topic people don't recognize a lot about it. I mean, they are studying, people are taking care of their health, but they don't realize. I mean, they're just doing it. So it has helped us a lot. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's almost like something, yeah, like you said, it's something that we do, but we don't think about. But I think, like you said, if we do focus on it more, and it will benefit us all, and not just on in increasing the economy. I think even just in our home lives, in our individual life, it will also have positive effects. So yeah, what about everyone else? Do you think it's useful research, and why?
I'm sorry, I don't hear you very clear.
I said, do you think is it useful research, and why? Who hasn't spoke? Rini, we get something from you? Rini, do you think it's useful research, and why? Am I saying your name right, Rini?
Rini, bagaimana pendapat kamu tentang apa paper ini gitu? Apakah paper ini berguna dan kenapa? Aku bantu translate, coba.
Ya Run, papernya ini sangat berguna. Kenapa ya? Mungkin kedepannya itu orang-orang kan bisa membaca gitu. Dari situ kan kita dapat ilmu gitu. Ya gitu.
Okay, she mentioned that this paper is very useful because everybody can read it and everybody can know about the topic. Everybody can know about the topic, and I think that she was just saying.
Okay, well, yeah, perfect, great stuff. I think it's useful. There was something that I didn't touch on, which I feel like I should have. It mentioned something about the stability of the economy being something that's essential for the predictions to take place. And of course, I'm coming from a social sciences background, but you guys will probably know better than me that the economy is anything but stable. It's very unpredictable, and it can change at any moment. So that kind of made me think of things like COVID, how COVID has impacted the economy, and how in the future things like COVID or just pandemics or anything, world-changing events can have an impact on investments, education, health, foreign investments. Yeah, and as you guys know as well, I think we're in a time of our lives where things are more volatile than they've ever been. You know, the US, the inflation's hit the whole world. The UK at the moment, they've got the lowest rate. US pound to US is at the lowest rate that it's ever been in the last 50 years. I read this morning. So that means basically things are changing. So when we do think about foreign investment and how it can benefit Indonesia, I think it's a very important conversation to have at the moment. And it also brings me on to things like intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, which is, it's like, do you motivate someone from inside, or do you use rewards, extrinsic motivation with rewards, punishments, to motivate someone? And yeah, I think there are things that we need to consider going forward for like future research and such. What do you guys think about the current global economy as economists? What do you guys think of that?
Oke, pendapat kalian tentang ekonomi global sekarang ini gimana?
I want to get someone that hasn't spoken. Amalia. I haven't heard much from you, Amalia.
Amalia. Oh ya, Ila.
Okay.
Pendapat kamu Ila tentang ekonomi global. Gimana sekarang ekonomi global? Nanti aku bantu translate. Jawaban cepat aja.
Kalau yang menurutku yang jadi masalah di Indonesia itu soal inflasi sekarang sih.
Ekonomi global. Maksudnya seluruh dunia.
Ya kayak yang apa sih, lupa aku ya.
Kan barusan ini kan pandemi ya. Itu semuanya gitu. Tapi sekarang ekonomi global sudah pasca pandemi ini gimana gitu menurut kamu? Ayo.
Is she thinking?
She is thinking.
Okay.
Okay. While she thinks, Mr. Dashan, have you ever been in Indonesia before?
Yeah, I've been to Indonesia 3 times actually. It's a beautiful place. I love it.
Wow. Where have you been?
So I've been to Bali, but then I worked my way into Java. I came like from the very, very, very east, the port from Bali to the east. I can't remember the name of the place.
Okay.
And I worked my way down. Hey?
Banyuwangi, I guess.
Yeah, Banyuwangi, yeah, exactly. And then that's where I met my brother here. And then we worked our way down. Well, I worked my way down. I went to Borobudur.
Borobudur, yeah.
Yeah. I went to Sumatra.
Sumatra, wow.
It's a beautiful place. I love Indonesia. I think after I graduate, I'm actually going to go to Australia and work between Australia and Indonesia to try and combat human trafficking. So maybe you guys will be teaching me Indonesian later on.
I can.
Okay.
You're talking about human trafficking between countries.
Yeah, I think so. There's a few hotspots for human trafficking, and it usually happens when there's like a really powerful quotation marks country and another country which can be exploited. So one of the really big hotspots outside of like between Australia and Indonesia is South America and America. And then you've got like Eastern Europe and the UK. And then you've got like Morocco, Algeria, Africa, the Northern Africa with like Italy. And as you can understand, as economists, you guys definitely understand that when there's a demand, the business it will provide, business will provide, and people will be exploited. So yeah, I think that's what I kind of want to work on, helping people to get out of that situation. and into a better place in life.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. We ran over just a little bit. Sorry for taking up more of your time, but thank you so much. You did really well. I know it's not easy. It's not easy to speak English. As I speak a second language, so I must say you guys did an amazing job. And yeah, thank you so much.
I represent my friends, all of my friends in this class. We thank you so much, Mr. Dasin. It has been a pleasure for us to talk to you, to be able to study with you, to be able to interact with you. This is not an common chance. This is a very, very rare chance for us. So we thank you a lot.
Yeah.
For your time, for this class. Once more, we thank you very much, Mr. Dasin.
Thank you, guys.